The cleanse is complete. Tennessee completely gutted. There's no one left. Don't know what they plan on doing. They don't have a singular returning player on their roster after Jaida Civil, the final piece to the puzzle, has announced she is entering the transfer portal. They lost everybody. Everybody. And they even are losing their number one recruit, Olivia Edwards, who has requested a release, and she will soon be choosing another school. But we got Jaida Civil, a five-star recruit from last season out of Vero Beach, Florida, has said from the very first moment I stepped on campus, I knew this place was special. There was something different in the air. Yeah, stench. The history, the legacy, the standard. It wasn't just a program, it was a tradition built on greatness. I fell in love with Tennessee instantly, wearing the orange and white, representing something bigger than myself and embracing the opportunity to help bring this program back to the highest level. That meant everything to me, clearly not everything. It was more than a dream, it was purpose to play for one of the best up and coming coaches in the country has been a true blessing. Coach Kim, I want you to know how much I genuinely love and appreciate you. Clearly, not enough. The belief you had in me, the opportunity you gave me as a young woman trying to find her way, it changed my life. I will always carry that with me. Thank you to you and the entire staff, whatever's left of it, for pouring into me and trusting me to be part of something so meaningful to Lady Vol Nation. Thank you. Thank you for every cheer, every message, every moment of support. I hope you felt my heart every time I stepped on that court because I gave you everything I had. This place, these fans, this experience will stay with me forever. With that being said, this has been the hardest decision of my life. Not really. I've ever had to make after deep thought and prayer. They're always praying, right? I guess God told them to do it. I have decided to enter the transfer portal. This isn't goodbye, it's gratitude for the one whole year. Tennessee will always be a part of me. Jaida Civil is in the portal. She is the final piece to the puzzle. The complete gut job to this program. Pat Summit continues to turn and turn and turn. She's a 6-foot freshman out of Vero Beach. She averaged 6.4 points, rebounds, 1.5 assists on 41.5% shooting. She played in 30 games. She started 10. And now she is in the portal. She is a South Florida girl. Could be very interesting. Could the Miami Hurricanes be calling for her? Florida Gators. Who knows? How about University of Central Florida, where her former assistant coach Gabe Lazo just took his coaching to as the head coach at UCF. This could get very interesting now. Now I'm starting to wonder aloud, could we see a mass exodus from Tennessee to UCF in Orlando, a Big 12 squad? This is a very talented group of players. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. We talk facts over feelings. Like the video, subscribe, hype the video, leave your comments. I appreciate you. This is a very talented group of players that Tennessee had who had a complete meltdown in terms of the end of this season. They lost Kanaya Boyd. They lost Jaida Civil. They lost Talasia Cooper. They lost Lauren Hurst. They lost Alyssa Latham. They lost Mia and Maya Paldo. They lost Denaya Prohl. And then they lose 5 seniors who are also gone and out of eligibility. Could the Paldo sisters now end up in UCF? Could Denaya Prohl end up at UCF? How about Talasia Cooper, who is going into her senior year? These are now questions that must be asked. This is a pretty significant situation. Had Gabe Lazo stayed at LSU for more than 30 minutes, maybe one of them would have ended up at LSU, but he left and he got the job offer at UCF. And now you got to wonder, Olivia Edwards, who we talked about earlier today, who requested her release. Could this be a complete transfer of Tennessee to UCF? That would be some stuff. That would make Central Florida, the University of Central Florida, a squad to watch out for, because that's a lot of talent. Young, nonetheless, a lot of talent that would be moving over there potentially. This year, Central Florida was 11-19. They were 14th in the Big 12. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of their last 12 games. Kind of sounds like Tennessee, right? um, that's pretty significant. Uh, let's take a look at who is in the portal for Florida. I mean, Central. Who's in the portal for Central Florida? Let's see right here. Central Florida, UCF has Logan Reed, Andrionia Benson, Samari Bankhead, Kiana Cox, Savannah Scott, Summer Yancey, Kyla Engdu, and Leah Harmon. Now, and Godu. Now, Ngodu averaged 11 points a game. She's 6'3", out of Fort Lauderdale. Let's see who else is on this roster. So these are they are losing. I mean, again, they went 11-19. So let's not act like they're something incredibly special. But could you potentially see a change of heart by some of them who try to remain at UCF now? You have let's see their stats for this team. You have and Godu average 10.8 points per game. Of course, the internet's acting so slow. Leah Harmon is a guard. She's in the portal as well. She averaged 15.7 points per game for UCF. Or is this freezing up? Harmon was a sophomore. She averaged 15.7 points, 40% shooting. Now the rest of them are not so much. Don't know that that Gabe Lazo would be interested in keeping some of these, but there might be a couple he might try to keep at UCF or convince to stay. But the question now becomes: could Tennessee's exodus be the birth of a UCF basketball program that could make some headway? That's a big question, and it's a possibility when you consider you have you could potentially have 4 5-star players at UCF. Look, y'all don't know about UCF. UCF is one of the biggest schools in the nation. It's in Orlando. For those that don't know, it's in Orlando. It's one of the biggest schools in the country. It has over 55,000 students. When they had a great football team, people were supporting big time. This is a team that has not been good in quite some time, but it could literally flip over in a minute if Gabe Lazo can secure commitments from a lot of these guys. They have not been good since 2021-22 when they were 26-4 and made it the second round of the NCAA tournament, losing to UConn 52-47. So this is a program that could be in a resurgence. You never know, just because of the decision they made at head coach. But Jaida Civil has decided she's done. I don't know how Kim Caldwell keeps her job. I don't even know how she keeps her job with this disaster. It's craziness going on there. And now there's one other signee, Gabby Minnis. She has not decided whether or not she's rethinking her commitment or not. But God Almighty, this is a disaster. People can say you want a complete reset, but if I'm asking for a reset, I'm asking for a reset with a new coach, because this coach is part of the problem more than likely that this all happened. So, Jaida Civil in the portal, could there be a mass exodus to Central Florida? That's the question. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Hit the like button, hit the hype button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave your comments again. I appreciate y'all. This is Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.